right. Good evening. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to a relaxing 1 hour with Morty here at the diner. All right. Hey, Slurms Mackenzie, how are you doing? Wow. What a day, I'll tell you. Just winding it all down, end of the night. I'm out of chamomile tea. I got a resupply. I'm having green tea, Japanese green tea. Which does have caffeine, but it's a very small. It's a much reduced amount of caffeine compared to black tea, and it also has catecholamines, which actually induce a relaxed sensation of peace, serenity, and green tea is great. So, hey, I'll put the invite link up if anybody would like to hop on and talk about anything here with myself, with Morty, or if anyone else would like to join the panel. The invitation's up. The pink is Lind. There you have it. Okay. Hey, MacLobster, good evening. Nothing like an earthy green tea and a BJ. Well, yeah, you can't beat that. Channel member McLobster, thank you. Hello, Bezels. What could be finer than tea at the diner? Absolutely right. So I'll tell you, hey, we got 12 people watching. Thanks very much. It's just a 1 hour end of the night, relax with Morty, winding up the day. Starting at midnight, the cycle starts again. Hey, so I got a few emails this evening saying, hey, the haters are out doing their hate. So I took a look, and yeah, they were talking about me. And then I clicked it off, and went back to my other stuff. And then maybe an hour or two later, I clicked back on over there, and they're talking about me again, And then I changed the channel and I watched a movie, actually. A movie from 1951. It was pretty good. It was called M. It was a remake of the German film with Peter Lorre from the early 1930s. It starred David Wayne, Howard Da Silva. Wow, a really good cast. William Shallert in a very small part. What a career that guy had, Bill Shallert. Wow. And all these great character actors from the 50s and 60s were in it. And I'm leaving out one of the other stars. Sorry, I just forgot. Really, really good film. I was surprised. I just never heard of it before, so I tried it and it was great. Oh, it was very good. Yeah, McLobster. I'm having a dram of 18-year-old Pulteney single malt. This would have been a good night for a drink because I didn't have any benzos today. But yeah, I'm happy with the green tea right now. Barely legal. What's that? Yeah. And then I clicked it off. I swear this is the truth, And I went back and looked at it later as I was going to do a show for 11 o'clock, 1 hour show. And, that guy was on there with the other guy, the guy who now hates me, the turncoat, he was there and saying awful things about me. Just, wow, just awful. Just amazing. But, let them all play together in their little sandbox there. But don't be, be assured The truth lives at Morty's Diner. I heard some things over there that were just, well, I mean, besides the hate and viciousness and sick and twisted content and twisting of facts, I heard some really some solid lies. I don't know if it was lies or just mistruths. I mean, it was either made up or the people believe the made up stories, or purposely twisted and lying, or just people talking about things that they've heard that they don't realize are sick and twisted, made up, distorted shit. But hey, we'll talk about that some other time. But I want to assure the viewers on this channel, I don't make things up unless it's for entertainment. But though that's different. That's storytelling versus But I did notice one thing that I'd like to just mention, and about money. And because all they talk about is money. Everything's based on money. Money outdoes everything. The purpose of everything is money. The mark of success is money. Every ranking, every criteria of evaluation is money. And I haven't changed in 7 years in this regard. I'm not going to prostitute myself for money. And I'm a person of principle. I'm not double standards. I have moral standards and ethical standards. And there was talk about, Morty should have taken Huratan's offer to go on to do the dungeon show 50-50, No. Yeah, would I make extra money there? Yeah, I would make money there, but at what price? Continuous hate, insults, backstabbing, manipulation from behind the scenes. It's not worth it. So I put principle over money. I do that every day of my life in everything I do. If he did this, he'd make a lot more money. Well, it's not the point. The point is I'm principled. I'm not a whore. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a felon. I don't look at cash value in everything, in every decision I make. Now, if it's business in reality past in my career, then I put the person's business first. And I understand. And if it's stock price maximization, then I consult or advise or operate in that. If it's whatever, that's different. But I banned AD Never Calling because he would not change his non-stop onslaught of put-downs and insults after asking him repeatedly, stop with the attacks and the insults. So they were talking about, you were one of his biggest donors. He's losing a lot of money because, he banned you from the show. Well, again, I haven't changed in 7 years on my stance. I'm more of the principle of than greedily bending over and taking money for things I don't believe in. And I don't believe in doing a show where people scream and yell at each other and lie, make shit up. And I don't say things just for money. I don't let people on or off just for money. I know this is going to get all twisted around, but that's okay because they're delusional, deranged. So it's true. I'm not setting myself like I'm the Pope or a character from the Bible, but I'm a person of principle. And that means more to me than $5 or $1,000 and so on. It really does. And some people just can't understand that. I don't do breaking and entering to rip off doctors' offices of drugs that I can sell on the street. I don't break into people's homes and steal stuff to sell it. I'm not a pimp. I'm not a gangster. I don't run. I'm not a racketeer. I don't forge checks. That's just being dishonest and living a decent life. I believe in guidelines of just, try to follow the golden rule and the 10 commandments. And that's enough. If you can live your life by the 10 commandments and the golden rule, that's enough. Most people, so many people, I should say, have abandoned just the most basic ethical instruction or teaching or guidelines of how to behave in society. Am I perfect? No. Have I fornicated with the married women? Yes. I'm not perfect. Have I had sex in the cemetery? Yes. But anyway, okay. So, the penance list, I put it up there because it's content, which other channels just can't stop talking about. So who's pushing whose button? And as I said repeatedly, I don't expect anyone's ever going to be paying or doing penance, from the penance list. That's not the point. The point is I'm making a point. I don't tolerate and won't accept, outlandish, sick, twisted insults and sick, twisted people. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to the chat. Basil's Guy Gadbois. Is this the past? Yeah, the show that was on tonight, which ended abruptly, which was, to be expected. Play with fire, you're going to get burned. Play with a psychopath, you don't know what's happening, Hey, look at this from Rottweiler Rolex. $49.99 super sticker. Well, thank you very, very much, Rottweiler Rolex. I have no idea who you are, but I thank you for watching the show and supporting the Diner channel. Thank you very much, sincerely. Guy Gadbois, hey man. Slurms. Okay. Spring and Fialta, good evening. Drinking a Port Charlotte. I don't know what a Port Charlotte is, but McLobster, excellent. Big fan of Burchladi. Right. Channel member, McLobster, I should say. Basil's, I think AD likes to joke around. Well, he doesn't have any, he's a flip-flopper. He might be the biggest flip-flopper. I've known him years. He flip-flops like a seal at the aquarium, just flopping around. He says one thing one day, the next day he's totally different. He does the opposite. So, yeah, I mean, what can I tell you? Guy Gadbois, he's in it for the money, baby. Yes. Well, of course. Yeah. See, his whole operating thing is money, and that's not my thing. It never has been. Have I had periods in my life where I was money motivated? Yes. And, but at this time, it's not, There's other things much more important to me. Like being a decent human being, not a psychopath or a felon, Spring, I saw a bit of the Docs report, and it seems like they played too much of the beginning of American Graffiti. Definite copyright violation. Well, his Docs Report channel, do you mean the nighttime show with Jackson Bob or Docs Report's regular show? Because neither of those are monetized shows or channels. So I don't know if that impacts on the copyright. But yeah, there's a risk with that. Yeah. You want to know something, Basils? He doesn't know if he's hateful or not. He's like a little baby, like I mentioned a night or two ago. He's a second grader. Teacher, Morty stole my Twinkie. teacher, Marianne, give me back my pencil. Give me back my pencil. You stole my pencil. You broke my pencil. You broke my pencil. That's what he's like. I don't know how old he is, 50, 55, but he's never grown up. Just listen to him, and his just, yeah, whatever. Okay. Spring. I like Victoria's principles. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Very nice. Spring. Better to have principles than be the prince of pills. Well, you see, yeah, unless there's a lot of money in it, then sell all the drugs you can, No comment. Slurms does not answer questions. Try to limit crimes of opportunity. John Swatch. Times are tough, Mort. Everyone's looking for a bag, baby. Somalians get all the Somalians. Wow. Better register that. That's pretty catchy. I didn't see how it ended. What happened? Well, I don't want to, get into the play-by-play on that show, but one of the panelists, a guy I don't know, who is fairly new to the community, fairly new. He doesn't know who he's dealing with, and he got thrown off, and now it's a small tirade, a mini tirade after that, and he ended the show. Put it that way, That Eddie guy crashed out. Oh, yeah, kind of something like that. Yeah, I don't know who that guy. I don't know much, or I don't know anything about that guy. But yeah, he pissed off the master blaster, and he ended the show. Yeah. McLobster, I love AD. He's a punk, like myself. Okay, well, all right. Geegadwa, I think the Ozempic gives AD mood swings. I think he was having mood swings way before the. Well, he doesn't take Ozempic. It's that Mounjaro, whatever it's called. Yeah. Good job, Jax. What's in that regard to? By the way, 14 viewers, thanks for watching. I'm ending the show. It's just a 1-hour show. This is a nice time slot. I did nighttime overnight for like 6 years. And it's a nice time slot to wind things up and relax. I don't have any intentions, or not that it would matter to the viewership over there, but I don't have any evil intent of streaming while the Jax nighttime show is on. Not at all. I think I've overlapped 10 or 15 minutes, maybe once or twice. That's all. But no, you can have the late night show without. Besides, if I were on at the same time, he'd have I'd have a handful of viewers compared to his audience, so it wouldn't even impact his show. But no, I mean, I'm not looking to conflict with his time slot. But 11 to 12, 12:15, yeah, it's a nice slot to. The haters have, self-immolated themselves, and yeah. Now there's a new word I learned today. What was it? Invertegrate? Invigorate. That was it. Invigorate. So everybody repeat after me. Invigoration. Invigorate. The infinitive is to invigorate. I think that was it. But, I don't know how I would use that in a sentence, but man, that was invigorating. I guess you could say that. Man, that was invigorating. It might have something to do with cooking, like olive oil and invigoration. But it's all a matter of. But look, at the end of the day, it's all a matter of batelling the viscountness in an invigorating format. Holy Jesus. Incredible. Hello, Gilden. Invite link is up if anybody would like to come on, talk about anything. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. Any questions at all. Make any comments. It's all good. It's all invigorating here at Morty's Diner. Yeah. 14 viewers. That means 2 or 3 haters and two haters and 3 haters and 1 lurker in the background. That's okay. I'm going to go on the YouTube page and give an upvote. That's a thumbs up. If anybody would like to do that, that would be awfully nice of you. Yeah, 5 upvotes. Thank you all. Slurms, the whale music reduces my mood swings dramatically. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think a lot of people enjoy it this time of night, 11 or after 11 p.m. In Australia, let me look what time it is in Australia. It's 6:30 p.m. in Sydney, Australia. Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, 6:30 p.m. Yeah. Spring. I emailed and it might have been generated. I can't remember. I mean, Chicago English is a little different than standard English. I'll check the Chicago Manual of Style, which is a writing reference book, on how to use invigerated. That might have been it. Invigerated is putting a bottle of vinegar in the refrigerator. I'll look up the CMA, Chicago Manual of Style, and see how I can use invigerated in a sentence. That'll be good. I emailed and invigerated my tossed salad. Well, that's great. Tossed salad's good. I did a show about do you like your salad tossed? It was very, very good. That was like a couple of years ago, I think. Enjoy the salad, right? Enjoy your tossed salad. McLobster, Morty, have you ever listened to Relax Jazz Cafe? Quite a relaxing channel on the tube. I don't know that channel, but there are a couple channels that I listen to. I think that might be just like that. It plays like music from the 1940s, and there's a meme image of like a 1940s family at home listening to the radio, or 1920s jazz, and there's some kind of picture of that. Or it's a very nice channel. Yeah. Vinegar is great on fries. I've never done that. The Brits, they like what's that called? Malt vinegar on their fish and chips, or on the fish. I've never cared for malt vinegar, but I'm willing to try vinegar on fries. I'll give it a try. I'm up. I don't mind an occasional moment of invigoration. Invigoration. Yeah, something like that. Invigogenerative fries. There are many creative and invigogeneratively creative. There are many invigogeneratively creative ways. Make it an adverb there of enjoying French fries. Invigogeneratively enjoying. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hello, Doc's report. Spring, yes, copyright material, no strike, American Graffiti. Okay, so it was the late night show then, maybe. Don't know. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I heard some things today and yesterday which were very surprising, about people and places on the YouTube, you know. But you know, I pretty much try. I do stay. I don't try. I stay relaxed. I am relaxed. These people on YouTube, they talk about blood pressures of 165 over 135 and 195 over 135. And my God, those are crises, health crises, blood pressures. Those are emergency blood pressures. I mean, requiring emergency medical care. And unbelievable. Spring, Morty, how do you pronounce? Well, Americans say Mitsubishi. In Japan, the U is kind of like a little different, so it's Mitsubishi. But here we say Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi, yeah. That's an interesting question. All right, we're about halfway done with the 1 hour of relaxation with Morty. God, the hate, the viciousness. Yeah, and people, those people, they just gobble it all up. They've lost many of the people, not all of them, but many of them. They just lost their. They just act like sheep, you know. It's people who otherwise would be completely copos mentos over there. They become sheep. It's amazing, you know. Very amazing. Oh, hello, Dubsy. Alice Cooper. Yeah, I've never understood. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of Alice Cooper at all. What, he had 1 or 2 hits, and he sustained a 50-year career with 1 or 2 hits, and he's an old man now, and he's still wearing that ridiculous stage makeup. I mean, really, who would go to an Alice Cooper show? I mean, really, I mean. But listen, it's not me. It's not for me to judge. That's not my nature. Spring, I would have sworn you would have said Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi? Huh? No. Hey, no problem. No problem. I mean, he had what? School's Out was his big song. Was that it? School's Out Forever or something like that. And maybe one other big song from, when did he appear? Like 1970, around then, early 70s. And yeah, I'm just not a fan at all. And I see him on many interviews on YouTube, different channels, and I'm just not interested in anything the guy talks about. I mean, he's irrelevant, or no, I'm just not interested in his opinions on music or other musicians. Dubsy, you want a guest? Well, it depends who the guest is, you know? Yeah. Oh, by the way, speaking of guests, let's see if there's any updates or changes. Let's see if there's any changes in today's pendants list. Because as I said, it's a volatile market out there. Huge fluctuations often in the market out there. And so we check it daily, like you check your stock prices. Dr. Bob, 450. Golden Baba, 500. Golden Baba's up, 500. Okay. AD Never Calling, 1150. AD Never Calling went up today, or since yesterday, 1,150. AD Never Calling is up. Get in now on your AD Never Calling. It might continue going up on this 50,000 stock exchange, market here. NARC, 2,100. Okay, holding at 2,100. Watch Nicholas standing firm at 5,150. Uzi, 5,450, and that guy, 21,000. There you go. Yeah. So some changes there. Let's see. Rottweiler Rolex. That guy is insulted. He wants 50K penance. Really? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because I don't expect anybody to be performing penance here for readmission to the diner. So if it's at 100K or 21K or 500, it doesn't matter. I mean, no one's going to perform penance to come back to the diner channel. So yeah. For efficiency purposes, you should just list penance prices on the menu. Ah, okay. Spring. Bitcoin bros go up on Morty's list and Bitcoin collapses. There you go. Alcoholic Alice was the best. Yeah, I mean, he was big back when he came with those 1972 or 3, maybe. He hit it mainly, bigly. I don't remember when that was, but just never interested. Yeah. Who would go to his shows now? Because it would have to be senior citizens who were around when he came on the scene in 1970 or 72, around then, whatever it was. Little teenagers now wouldn't go to an Alice Cooper show unless they were going with their grandparents. So, Slurms McKenzie. Hello, Dubs. Ignores docs. Right. Gampers, where is the poach trainer in that list? Oh, the pooch. Oh, he's not on the list. No. Some things are just not tenable at all. No, some things are just, yeah. Really, youngsters will go, okay, well, maybe with their parents or grandparents, I would think, but I don't know. Whatever, anyway. McLobster, channel member. Let's say that guy came into the diner. Would you deduct his spend from the penance? Like if he got a milkshake, could he just pay $20,995? No, it's for readmission to the diner. And he doesn't want to come to the diner, and he's not wanted at the diner. If he performed penance, well, then it's or did penance, then it's different. Then it's something to discuss. But no, it's just. Who's in the Alice Cooper crowd? Depends. You're hot tonight. You're on a roll, Spring. The Alice Cooper Christian Evangelical Show. Yeah. Gampers. Wow. So there is a place unseen by most. A list so vile, so beyond the penance list. Yeah, well, that requires, though that level requires a one-on-one with the man upstairs. That's out of my control. Or the man below, or the demon in the infernal region, probably more appropriate. Hey, Gampers, yesterday I opened up, I think I mentioned it, yeah. I had a sardine sandwich on, it was, what was it? Nori, N-U-R-I, Nori sardines in lemon olive oil. And they were good. I would give them a rock solid 8. I think an 8. Yeah, they were good. And the Patagonia ones that I bought a day or 2 or 3 ago, I'll have those pretty this week probably, or the weekend, because I'm now in a sardine sandwich kind of mood. And you need to have fish, 3-4 times a week at least. It's very healthy. Gigadwa, would you buy the Seiko if AD paid the penance? No, first off, I don't want to say paying penance, because it's not a purchase. It's a performing penance or doing penance. It's not paying. But no, the Seiko watch is the least of my concerns. I have so much debt that's crushing my soul that if I had any money, it would go towards debt reduction, not buying a watch. Yeah, but I mean, it's AD. Well, the penance is up there for AD. It's a 1,150. You know, but anyway, a Gamper's. You had a Gamper sandwich. Cool. Yeah. So it was the nori sardines, just a little, just like not even half a teaspoon of mayo. Because when I put the mayo on, I forgot that it had lemon olive oil flavoring, and sliced tomato. Fantastic. All it needed was slices of red onion, but I was just too lazy to slice up a red onion. So I am the poor. I'm the poorest person in this whole community. Gampers, what do you know about caviar? I purchased a gift set for Mrs. Gampers, and as she likes the stuff. To tell you the truth, there, I really don't know much about caviar. Just the most very basic. I've had it. I don't really care for it. Yeah, so I really don't know much. If I were to buy caviar for someone as a gift or bring to a party or something, I would just do some quick Googling research, or at the gourmet store, I would ask the person working there, can you advise me on the caviar selection, what's what, and then I would make a purchase. Right, okay. You should rename your list the Pirates of Penance. I get it, right. Morty doesn't grift for Rolex. I don't. No, I have zero desire to ever have a Rolex. Even when I was 20, 30, it never even occurred to me to get a Rolex. I mean, nobody cared. I certainly didn't have any interest in that. Your indifference to capers is concerning. Yeah, I've never been into capers. To me, it's like they look like rat turds. So I just brush them off, whatever it's on. Hey, we have a guest. If it's the real guest, and I'm going to keep my finger on the button just in case it's an imposter, because there are imposters who appear backstage, and again, we're only on for a 1-hour show, but let's give it a try. Good evening. Okay, I tried. Nobody was there. So I can't take a chance, I tried. Okay. Oh, let's try it again. Hello?
Hey, Morty.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Hello, Dubs. Hello, TDubz. Yeah, how are you?
Very good. I'm just cooking some chili, and I was listening to a bit of Alice Cooper, and like Alice. Alice does a good evangelical stuff these days.
I think when he first came out, he had 1 or 2 songs that were pretty catchy, that were okay. But to me, and this is my honest opinion, which nobody's asked me for, Alice Cooper and David Bowie can't make it just on their music. Okay. They have to have the cockamamie stage show to sell their product.
The stage show, yeah. The Spiders from
That's
Mars.
my opinion. Same
Spiders
thing with
from
Kiss.
Mars, yeah.
Same thing with Kiss, okay? And I just find that a bunch of BS. I've never been a David Bowie fan. I'm sure he was a hell of a nice guy, okay? But if you can't just come out and sit down or stand up and sing your song or play your music, without the laser shows and the makeup and the biting heads off of pigeons and the Gene Simmons shtick, then I'm not interested. I'd rather watch real musicians do great stuff. But for teenagers, they like Kiss and Alice Cooper, and a lot of people love David Bowie. So it's just my opinion. What's a couple Alice Cooper songs you really like?
What about the Welcome to My Nightmare tour was a cracking tour in the 70s, Morty, because he had all that he had all the theatrics and that, and there was Schools Out, there was what was the other big hit?
Yeah,
but Schools Out was more of a poppy sort of a thing. Welcome to My Nightmare.
Yeah,
he was like, I think he was like one of the first to do the big shows, stadium shows.
Yeah.
With all the pyrotechnics and all the.
Yeah, I mean Bowie, Alice Cooper, and Kiss, I think, are primarily for the big stage show performance. All the distractions on stage to make up for the limited musical quality. That's my opinion.
You know that they were going to kick him out of Australia when he came here.
Oh, really?
They were going to bar him. They said we can't have that type of music here in the land down there. Yeah, he was sort of like, they were thinking he was going to it was demonic sort of
demonic
stuff,
well, it was a stage show,
and children couldn't listen to that.
Mick Lobster, Mick Jagger's comments about
Bowie
always irritated me. I don't know what did he say about David Bowie, Mick Lobster. Yeah.
What did he say about Bowie?
I don't know.
Jagger.
Maybe Mick Lobster will.
I think it's a muso. I think Bowie's a better muso than Jagger, hands down.
Do you ever think Mick Jagger and Bowie maybe had a close friendship? If you know,
really, I don't think Jagger was much better.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mick Jagger.
Yes, they did. I think. Well, they did have a close.
Really, I could I don't want to imagine it, but I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, each to his own, Why not? I mean, Dancing in the Street. Remember that one? The big hit, Dancing in the Street.
Oh, that was. Oh, yeah.
In the street.
Right. Yeah. That was
none of my business either, Morty.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous video, but you could see they.
I'm not the one to judge.
You could see there was a spark between the two guys.
It was. There was a spark there. There was a spark there, Morty. You're right, correct. There was a spark. There was a sparkle in the eyes.
Exactly, right.
Definitely.
Jagger always presented.
Bowie had a beautiful wife. He married
Iman. Yeah. Supermodel. Yeah. Dubz, have a little bad, bad audio connection coming in and out. Yeah, Iman.
Okay, I'll take off the Bluetooth, mate. I'm on Bluetooth. I'll go with microphone.
Yeah. I mean, real musicians come out and do your performance, play your instruments, sing, whatever it is.
How's
you
that?
don't need. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, you don't need lasers and costumes and like in Spinal Tap, you don't need the Stonehenge thing coming down from the, coming down onto the stage and elves bouncing around, dancing around the Stonehenge monument. If the music's good, it'll be sold on the music. But if you're catering to the teenage audience, you need these bands. They don't have the musical. They don't have the stuff, so they supplement. They add on the stage show bullshit to sell it. The theatrical presentation.
Morty, did you see the Lux show? Luxie's going to lose his foot if he doesn't get to a doctor.
No, I don't watch the Lux show. It comes on 3:00 in the morning here or something, so I don't watch them anyway. What is the diagnosis with his foot problem? What is it?
It looks bad. It looks like a It looks like he's been envenomated by something. It looks like he's hold from the big toe back to.
He got invigorated somehow.
He's
Wow.
been bitten by something.
Wow.
And Narc was on there, and Narc said, you're going to lose half of your foot.
Well, that's Narc. Yeah. Has he said if he's gone to a doctor to get an exam on his foot?
No, he doesn't go to doctors.
Okay. Here's the obvious question, which I know I shouldn't ask. Why doesn't he go to doctors?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly, Morty.
Yeah. Well.
Because you've got to give your real name at a doctor. You've got to give your real name and your real details, see? You can't use fictitious names or details.
Is he currently in Thailand or in China or Hanoi or somewhere? Or?
Who knows, mate?
Who knows exactly? And even if he told us, who would know? Really.
All I know is that you can't operate on one foot. If you want to have one foot, you got to get a prosthetic then. And a prosthetic is like, it takes ages to get used to a prosthetic.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose your leg from your knee down, if you lose it, you're going to look at a prosthetic or a wheelchair.
Yeah, this is. I'm not a fan of Lux, but I don't want to talk about losing his foot because that's really gruesome. But
that's okay.
He should just get to a doctor. Well, no, the guy should just get to a doctor. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't see a doctor. But hey, you know,
I just think I think when Narc comes on, it's. You don't like Narc, do you? You don't have Narc on anymore, do you?
Not anymore. No, the guy is exposed who he really is. I don't have any use for Narc. He's on the penance list. You know, if he wanted to redeem himself by performing penance, then I would accept him back. Otherwise, I'm just not interested.
Why? What's he done wrong?
What
hasn't he done?
I don't want to get into it. He knows. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Right.
What is this comment here? Bezels. Also, I believe he thinks it's a cash grab. Is Lux doing it as a cash grab? That's a pretty horrible thing to say, Bezels. Oh, we can't rule out anything on these channels. Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's cash grab because he showed a screenshot of his feet.
Yeah, I would doubt it's using that for a cash grab, but yeah.
You like chili, Morty?
Sorry, say again?
You like chili con carne.
Oh yeah, that's very good. Yeah.
That's what I'm making tonight. I'm making chili. It's already done. I'm just yeah, mate. Pure Aussie beef. Mate.
Very nice. Sounds good. Yeah. Hey, 28 viewers. Thanks everybody for checking out Morty's Diner. Tonight's show is 1 hour, a relaxing hour with Morty. We'll wrap up the show in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Well, I ran a bit of a stream before, but nobody jumped on, so I killed it.
Ah, right. Yeah.
I saw you were on, but I'm sort of, I'm looking for a place to hang out, and the thing is, Morty, being a senior man, I don't fit in with Jack's crowd and the Dr. Bob and all of them, so I'm better off staying away from that. And I'm barred. I'm banned from the AC3 arena.
Oh, AC3 banned you? Really?
Yeah, he banned me.
Right. Well, there's always the franchise club. They're a friendly bunch of people. You can hang out over.
No. I'm not a franchise club, man.
Jesus.
Not one of those.
They're a welcoming group of guys.
That clip you've got is awesome. That one of the dude with that they're holding hands, carrying on.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, the prison love, prison romance.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. Yeah.
Nothing like a prison. It's like a rehab romance. It's like a rehab romance.
Yeah. In fact, that little meme there on the screen right now, that's him trying to break out of his straitjacket. But
who were you talking about yesterday? Was the one, the big star that he went Tom Sizemore. Yeah, Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore. I looked him up on Wikipedia. What a life! What a disaster he had. He did some good work in the movies, but personal life was a disaster.
Saving Private Ryan.
Well, I only remember him from Heat and some other film I saw him in. But
what was his problem? What was it? Alcohol or drugs, or what was his problem?
Drugs and alcohol destroyed him.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't have a YouTube channel. He would have been successful.
He would have been successful if he had hung around, and also guys like Jan Michael Vincent, Big Wednesday. That was a great movie, mate.
Yeah, he was very good. He came out like around 1970 in the movies or TV, maybe even earlier, and he was very, very good. He had superstar potential, and sad case. What happened to him?
Sad case, mate. Yeah. And what was that one he did with Burt Reynolds? The stunt man thing.
Oh, I don't know that one. He did the movie with Charles Bronson, The Mechanic. Was that Jan Michael? I think that was Jan Michael. But he did a movie for TV. It's on YouTube, I'm sure.
Jan Michael was better looking than Patrick Swayze in my book.
Oh, he's a better actor too. Yeah, and he did a movie around 1970, a TV movie here with Darren McGavin called Tribes, and it's really, really good. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Darren McGavin is a Marine Corps drill instructor. It's during the draft era in the Vietnam War, and Jan Michael Vincent is a hippie, the whole new generation compared to Darren McGavin's Marine.
Did you ever see Big Wednesday?
So he is the conflict of the hippie being recruited and drafted into the Marine Corps, and Darren McGavin has to make a Marine out of this hippie, and it's a very deep, really good movie called Tribes.
Right.
Yeah.
What said in the at the Vietnam like early to mid 70s Vietnam, when the Vietnam War was winding down.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Hanoi Hilton, Morty? I'd like to go to the Hanoi Hilton, but they reckon it's not the real Hanoi Hilton. It's a remodel of it. They destroyed the original one in the early 90s, and the POWs that have been back there, they said, nah, it's the cells are too big. They're not the real cells that they had us in.
Yeah, no, I really don't have any desire to go to Vietnam. It would be interesting, but it's not. I don't have the interest in that.
I heard Easy Company. He's part of the tour. He's part of the tour operator. He runs tours there at the Hanoi Hilton.
Really? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah,
I think they've got one set up for Archie when he goes. Archie said, AC3 said, I only want to spend 15 minutes with you, Easy, but Easy's got dibs on it. He's going to spend 2 or 3 days and take him to all the hot spots, Yeah. But he might parade Dutch like they did with the POWs. Might parade him through the streets, and the people will throw rotten fruit and egg, shit at him and that, and spit at him.
Throw replica Rolexes at him.
Yeah, they'll throw replica Breguets, replica Omegas, replica Richard Mills.
He'll be publicly invigorated. Right.
Yeah. Publicly.
Yeah.
Envenomated.
Let's take a little video break here. Okay. Feel free to. I'm going to wrap it up in under 10 minutes. All right.
Please do. If you want up video break.
Yeah. So a little video break. There we go.
Just for a moment, ooh, hey. Listen and close your eyes. for my sick and demented ass, baby. I'm going to love you all down. I see the weight upon your shoulders. Super chat my gross degenerate ass. You know I love you, baby. Sit back, relax, and let me blast. Uncle Curly just needs your body and soul. Ooh, yeah. Let me take care of you. I've got that cotton candy vapor lips, your favorite music on, yeah. Don't you worry about a single thing, from right now until the dawning. You know I love you, baby. Sit back, relax, and take a face blast. Let me take control. Super chat this ass and let me take control.
Wow. You know what music would also go great with that video? Would be Barry White music. Can't get enough of your love, baby. You know, that would go great. Boy, he was a big star back like early mid 70s era. Wow. Yeah.
We need to start seeing results. If we do not turn a profit soon, Morty is going to have someone's nuts in a fucking sling. I don't want to hear that he needs to shoot coke with a straw in his ass on a live stream to bring in the money, or sadistically beat a crack whore for $1. Morty has class. He is not a degenerate ass.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get more truthful than that. Morty has class. He's not a degenerate ass. I mean, it's absolutely true, man. I mean, what else can you say about that? Yeah, you know, speaking of prison romance. Wow, just thinking about that can really cause nightmares. Jesus. Unless you like picking up the soap, then it's full steam ahead, baby, you know? Man.
And now, a message from one of those people.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole. I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Take it from the insane. Why would you support a gross, vile, vicious, demented degenerate when there is an alternative? Morty's Diner. Original content with class and not a gross ass.
Wow. Yeah, listen, I don't pick up the soap for anybody around here. So you pick up your own soap, we'll get along fine. I'm not the the laundry folder either. I leave that to the other people to fold the laundry. You know. Wow, amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing. All right, we're going to wrap it up in 1 or 2 minutes. Just 1 hour relaxation with Morty tonight, you know. Yeah.
Even the truly majorly insane have moments of clarity. It is not often, but sometimes they can get it right when they truly know the truth, and it is outwardly communicated outside of the fantasy land in which they live. This is the demented and deranged. A moment of clarity.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole. I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. Even the crazies know he is a nice guy. A sane guy. That Morty, he is a nice guy. The asylum knows that Morty is a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole.
The demented, the deranged, no Morty is a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole. I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah, that Morty. Oh, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. The demented, the deranged, no Morty is a nice guy. Even the crazies know. Nice guy. Nice guy.
I love that song. That is song of the year. I mean, just no question about it. Yeah, Dubsy, that's coming up. I'm just going to play it all day on loop. Yeah. Some people have told me over the, months or years, I mean, that guy said, no, he really likes you, Morty. He really does. But he's pissed at you because you just don't return his overtures of love that he puts out to you. And it's that unrequited love. And of course, I don't respond to, man and man love, that's for those other people. But anyway, yeah, it's amazing. But that's one reason why he goes berserk. One reason among many. Gigadwall liked the fart. Oh, okay, very good. Oh, what do you mean? He's just one giant bag of methane. So what are you talking about? Okay. Hey, Blaine, the only straight thing about those two is their jacket. Bing bang. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, more. Yeah, it's a great song. Okay. Yeah, he likes no one. He's filled with hate. You're absolutely right. Yeah. All right. Well, some people have mentioned that to me, but maybe they were on the cotton candy cush and they were, mistaken. Okay, that wraps up the show. An hour and 10 minutes, an evening of an hour and 10 minutes of a relaxing, late night with Morty. Thanks to TDubz for appearing on the panel, getting some Alice Cooper chat, and extra super recognition to Rottweiler Rolex for the generous super chat. Whoever you are, Rottweiler Rolex, he, she, or they, them, thank you very much for your channel support. It's greatly appreciated. And that'll end the show. What's this? Geek at what? Jax doesn't have anything scheduled. Maybe he wants to hop on and talk ciabatta bread. Well, let me look, because like I mentioned, I have no interest in conflicting with his time, his show time. Let me see if he's got. Let me see if he has a show scheduled. Here it is, Doc's Report channel. Oh, turn that off. Let's take a look. If he's not on, I can stay on just a little bit longer. There's no show. There's no thumbnail for a 12:15 show. Okay. If Jax pops on with his show, I'll wrap it up, because I'm not looking to conflict with his showtime, like I said. But Gigedwa, I think it's MT85. Oh, you mean Rottweiler Rolex MT8? Well, who knows who it is? Who knows? It could be Slurms McKenzie for all we know. Question from McLobster: why is Jack's shows always hate themes? Because it's a hate. They're the hate megacore, whatever they call it, the hate corporation. Yeah. Oh, hey, New Jacks, there you are. Have at it. Can't stream tonight. Back tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Okay, thank you, Jax. Thank you very much. So we got the okay. We got the confirmation he's not doing a Jackson Bob show tonight. So we'll keep it going a little while longer. And how about that? All right. And it's nice that Jax is out there watching the show. That's nice. Nice to have good viewers, good people watching the show.
In the dark reaches of the internet late at night, there is only one lonely, sadistic zero hero that enjoys face blasting each and every person he comes into contact with.
Jesus.
The Master Blaster.
Nobody can come up with original content, especially this channel. Tonight, believe it or not, I got fucking cotton candy THC vape.
Stop it right now!
Master Blaster. The lonely sadist that gets a high from humiliating others to try and fill his void of emptiness.
Oh, I hit the button too fast. Oh, shit.
Sad than a sadistic drug-induced lunatic are the idiots that enjoy it and pay for it.
Jesus. Hey, it's all true. You know, we deal in truth here, folks. Yeah, I mean, it's all true. You know, just, yeah. Amazing, amazing. Yeah. I can't get that song out of my head. I mean, it's like, it's so fucking good, that song.
Even the truly majorly insane have moments of clarity. It is not often, but sometimes they can get it right when they truly know the truth, and it is outwardly communicated outside of the fantasy land in which they live. This is the demented and deranged. A moment of clarity.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole. I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappie's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. Even the crazies know he is a nice guy. A sane guy. That Morty, he is a nice guy. The asylum knows that Morty is a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole.
The demented the deranged. No, Morty is a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. You know, he's a nice guy.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole. I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappy's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
I gotta honestly say, my assessment, I think Crappy's the most normal fucking person out of everybody.
Yeah, that Morty. Oh, he's a nice guy. Nice guy. The demented, the deranged, no Morty is a nice guy. Even the crazies know. Nice guy. Nice guy.
Oh, fantastic. All right. How cool would it be to fly? Flying would be cool as long as you weren't blasting all the people on the ground beneath you. Jesus. Right. Oh, poor Toby, the dog. Yeah, that dog got blasted. That's, Jesus, incredible. And that old lady, that sweet old lady with the handbag, she got blasted. No one's safe out there when the blaster's on the prowl. Exactly. Oh, man. All right, time to down my first ghost energy drink. Right. It's like a welcome you when they check you in. I can picture a nurse writing a journal and it's saying, "Today we had a breakthrough." Over there, no, I think days of a breakthrough are way gone. Yeah. Yeah, no, thank you very much, Dubsy, for hopping on before. Very good. Yeah, the chili was ready. That was it. No, he cooked something up himself, I think he did. Yeah. Yeah. Kangaroo chili. I wouldn't. Yeah, they probably do that. Add kangaroo meat to chili. Why not? Yeah, that brand, Old El Paso. They have that in all the supermarkets here. It's a big brand of salsa and refried beans and Mexican tortillas and Mexican foods, but it's far from the premium quality brand, but it's edible, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right. I think we're caught up. 23 viewers. We got 5 haters and 2 lurkers in the background watching the show. They love this show. They talk about it all the time. They watch every episode or get the highlights of every episode. I mean, it's just obvious, you know.
Welcome to the 2026 Olympic ski jump in Predazzo, Italy. Today we have a special jumper. That's right, folks. It's the deranged and demented going for the new world record. Watch as this career degenerate blasts the crowd from above with personal over-the-line attacks. This sadistic projectionist is indeed one crazy motherfucking lunatic.
Mental fucking illness is everywhere in this fucking whole.
Wow, those people just got invigorated big time. Rottweiler Rolex. So lots of hate clips. Is this the new normal? These aren't hate clips. And I'm not going to say this is satire. You know, these are not hate clips. These clips illuminate the hate and insanity derangement on other channels. We don't, create our own hate and degeneracy on this channel. We highlight and expose the lurid, sordid situations on those other channels or channels. Yeah. Was that Perth Luxury announcing? I don't know. Wow. Exactly. Yeah. Amazing. The invite link is up if anybody wants to come, but I really think we're going to wrap up the show in a minute or two. It's getting late, even though we got a nice number of viewers here watching the Morty's Diner channel. 4 or 5 haters, without question. Yeah. Wow. They're out there vaping and hating, hating and vaping and hating, hating and vaping. Wasn't that an old Dusty Springfield song? Hating and vaping. Maybe I got my songs mixed up. Hmm. Okay, I think we've got the videos covered for tonight. I mean, if anybody wants to send in a super chat for Baby Cow, we can keep playing videos all night, but right, okay. Morty's going clip for clip, baby. Oh, we got a pipeline. Just we got so much stuff in the pipeline here at the diner. I mean, we're just going to be unloading and presenting, I should say. Great new content nightly, or almost nightly. Yeah. Bezels. Pee Wee Herman said it best. I know what you are, but what am I? Really? Wow. Don't think I'll be attending the Winter Olympics. Good. Yeah, you don't want to get invigorated. Vaping and hating, absolutely. Right. Now, she had a song called Wishin' and Hopin', like mid 60s, I think. British invasion era song. So you could make a song, hating and vaping to the same melody. Hating and vaping and whatever. Wow. Greetings to the viewers of all those other channels. Little sheep. So we're going to wrap it up. 2 minutes and we'll finish the show. Last opportunity, last moments for any comments, questions, any invigorations, invigorationing, inveterating. It's a noun, it's an adverb, it's an adjective, it's everything. Invigorating. Wow. I finished up my ice cubes today, so that's a good reminder. Thank you, Max. I'm gonna have to refill my ice tray. And the ice cubes came out very nice, so I'm keeping the ice tray. I'm not gonna buy another one. It's very good. Was Pee Wee in the files? Holy shit. Yeah, last call. Questions, comments, insults, lies, hate, invigoration. Yeah. So you can't get Jax tonight. He's not doing a show tonight, but even though Jax is not there on his channel, the sandwich survives. The Jax sandwich lives on. So even when Jax is not there, we still have his sandwich. This was a nice show. Very relaxing. Oh, 1 hour and a half. We'll wrap it up in just a moment. Yeah. Nice, peaceful, relaxing. I don't feel the least bit. I honestly, honestly, I don't feel the least bit invigorated. Vegetated. I don't know. But it's all a matter of how you belittle the situation. Belittling, that was it. Yeah. Break down the sandwich, Jax. What are we looking at here? Well, he mentioned it specifically a couple days ago. He clarified the exact makeup of the sandwich. Offhand, I don't have it written down in front of me, but it was either your choice, focaccia or ciabatta bread, a chicken breast. I guess you could make a 2 chicken breast sandwich if you wanted, those red pepper strips, whatever I forgot what those are called, and provolone cheese. And the great thing about the sandwich, it's all you need for the whole day. One of these and you're set for the day. Slurms, is that an upside down piece of Tupperware? Yeah, it looks like a Tupperware lid, or it's actually the Tupperware container with the lid on top. And it's just sitting on top of the Tupperware for the photo. Dubsy, I don't know how anyone can survive on chicken sandwiches. Well, you can certainly survive on chicken sandwiches. Anybody could, but I think there's no fruit or greens on the one chicken sandwich a day. You're not getting any greens or fruit, But yeah, the question is how anyone can survive on just one chicken sandwich a day. But hey, whatever works. Basil's daily red or blue Tupperware. I think that's his everyday Tupperware, the red one. Is he using it as a plate? Well, no, I don't know if he's using it as a plate or if he just put the sandwich down to take a picture. I don't know. Yeah, you got to have fruits and vegetables. The chicken looks well seasoned or marinated. It really does. The lid is part of the invigoration. Invigораtive qualities of the sandwich are outstanding. The lid is part of the efficiency. You just wipe on your jeans and you're ready for tomorrow. Fuck the dishwasher. You just wipe the lid on your jeans like you said, right? Wow. Basil's. I wonder if he talks to the sandwich as he's making. Hey, get out of fucktown, honey, as he would say. There's nothing wrong with talking to a sandwich as you're making it. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh man, 12:30 at night now. Correct. It's made with love, not hate and viscountness. Dubsy, if you don't eat beef, you become like Lux. I'm getting tired. This is good. That sandwich might be making people hungry, so I'm going to change the picture. It's peppers. It's those I forgot what you call them. They're not pickled. Are they pickled? Those peppers you can buy. They're like red pepper, Italian red peppers. They come in a jar. You unscrew the jar, remove the lid, and are they pickled or what are they? They're like pickled smoked peppers. Is that what they are? I can't remember what they are, but that's what they are. Yeah. Very nice touch on a sandwich. Yeah. Roasted. That's it. Thank you. You get what? They're roasted peppers. Yeah. Very nice. I don't think they're fermented. No, they're not fermented. No. That would change the whole essence of the sandwich if you started putting fermented pepper strips on it. That would really change that sandwich. "26 viewers. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate that. And even though the haters say avoid this channel, don't watch this channel, this is the friendly channel, the truthful channel, the original content channel. It's been that way for seven plus years. It's true. I can't tell you don't believe the lies, because I can't tell people what to believe or not to believe, because there are many people out there who, they're just like obedient sheep. They just, they just do what they're told and believe what they hear, Yeah. Is Nicky ever coming back? Yeah, he'll probably come back. Yeah. But, yeah. Look, maybe he's really enjoying his time off, looking at investment opportunities on the computer, and outside walking his dog in the woods, breathing the fresh air and getting exercise and eating good food and, watching some good TV shows. And maybe he's having a great time, having a break. So, yeah. Or maybe not. He might even be watching. You never know. Hey, that show that was on before where he blasted off on that other guy on the panel? That show's removed. Membership or removed, one or the other. Yeah. But we keep our shows up, After a while, we put them in the library for future reference, And we'll be revisiting some classic shows from the past. That'll be coming up very soon. Hopefully he isn't down too many yacht masters. Oh, maybe he's up. Maybe he's up with the yacht masters, no longer down but up. So that would be nice. Yeah. The viewer buy-in strategy was borrowed from OC. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Wow. Oh, man. Hey, Jax, do you see my other comment above this one, G, or not? No, the comments, the last comment from Jax was quite a while ago. So I don't see any comment just recently, Jax. Yeah, your last comment, Jax, was a long time ago. Yeah, don't see it. Now, what's this? The colony sides with OC. And if OC had a detractor, everyone does. I don't know what that means, Basil. The colony sides with OC. Okay. And if OC had a detractor, everyone does. Yeah, I'm missing what you're saying there. Just saying. Not getting the point of your comment. 24 viewers. Wow, I was going to wrap it up. But 24 people demanding, expecting quality content. And yeah, kind of done for the day. Oh, the sheep thing. I see. Why all the OC talk? OC shows are him just trying to flex his watches and calling people out who have shitters. LOL. Total cringe. You watch the OC show? Really? Wow. Exactly. It's all about the sheep. Oh, by the way, I saw a thumbnail popped up earlier, a while ago. Breitling has a new short on his channel. So you've got to go. You've got to go. It's fucking unbelievable, hysterical. You've got to go to the Breitling Watching Time, BRIGHTLING, Breitling Watching Time, and look at the most recently posted short or video. He has sheep content in the short. It's fucking unbelievable funny. But it's truthful. You think? Giga, why? Tune in for 5 minutes and it's always the same shit. Well, of course. Yeah. Once in a while, if no one else is on. Right, got it. Basil's. I don't even mind OC at this point. It's just blindly following someone and being biased. Yeah. If you want to go right now and take off for a minute and look at Breitling's today's video on the Breitling channel, fucking funny as fuck. Hey, go there, take a look at the 1 minute short, and then come on back. Unless we've wrapped it up by then. Hey, Slurms. OC actually wants to talk about watches. Makes me sick to my core. Wow. Wow. Fuck. It's making you sick to your core. Holy shit. I know how you feel. I know what you mean, Slurms. Yeah. So today's Friday. It's 12:43 in the morning, Friday morning. I was going to get up at 7 a.m., but now I'll never make it. I'll probably just wake up around 2 in the afternoon, I guess. He got one. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He wants to talk about watch meetups. Oh, really? Watch meetups. Jeez. With other twinks. Well, you know, twinks can have meetups too. It's Friday the 13th. You're right, Jax. Today's Friday the 13th. You know what happens on Friday the 13th? The blasting gets out of control on Friday the 13th. Yeah. Wow. Twinks can have meetups. Twinks with Rolexes. Rolexes with twinks. Now that's an image. Especially at the what was that called? The cabanas at the pool at the Vegas hotel. A Rolex twink meetup at the poolside cabanas. Holy cow. And it's Valentine's Day in Australia now. Well, I wonder what Aussies do, people in Australian guys do on Valentine's Day. What they give their girlfriend or spouse. Yeah. Who knows? But I want to tell everybody, I really thank the audience for watching this channel, watching Morty over the last 7+ years, okay? And I don't know why people come here to watch this channel. Maybe they find it funny or fascinating or interesting or invigorating. I have to spell that out to pronounce it. Yeah, and it's very nice. Thank you all very much. I mean, there's so many channels out there, but this is the only channel that retains any level of decency and originality, and that's a fact. And yeah, it's true. But hey, you know, I'm not being judgmental. If you enjoy going to freak shows, by all means, go. Enjoy it. Enjoy the freaks. Freaks are people too, you know. Yeah. You know, that Gevalia coffee that I bought, it's actually pretty good. I'm kind of liking it now. It's got just a little bit more caffeine than the Pete's House Blend, the Gevalia House Blend. I don't know where they actually manufacture that coffee because, you know, it's a Swedish company, but, you know, maybe for all I know, they make it in Bayonne, New Jersey. I don't know, but it's kind of good. It's a little bit more caffeine, but not too much. And, yeah, so I'm going to buy another bag of that. But the signature roast, when I bought that 20 years ago, man, no, that was incredible. If I can find the signature roast, if that's sold, I'll buy that because, yeah. Whatever happened with the LV golf bag? Oh, It was a dream that never materialized. One of many. No, I don't have any money for a watch. No, not at all. I mean, I showed that picture because I like the watch, but I don't have $940 to spend on a watch. No way. So thanks for asking. Yeah. At this point in my life, I've had a completely invigorated life. I don't think that's the word. It's invigorated. I think that was, yeah. I've had a pretty invigorated life. Not that much bedettling, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you go to one of those Joma shop or someplace, yeah, I'm sure you can get it 10, 20, 30% off. Sure. But even at 30% off, I'm not in the market for a watch. I just don't have any money for that. I have to pay off crushing amounts of debt. I don't buy Bitcoin. I don't play the stock market. I'm not in the commodities market. I'm just in the debt reduction life. The debt reduction pauper lifestyle. Hey, Bezos, thank you so much for the channel support. $1.99 super sticker. Thank you very much. I mean, over the years, haters come and go. You know, people who really enjoy the channel, they stay. Haters come and go, you know. And then they go into the lurking category. So they go, but they stay, but they become lurkers. Slurms, I don't want this stream to end. Oh, that's a nice thing to hear. I'm really getting tired. If anybody wants to come on the panel, we can do that, but I'm really ready for bed. I look back at my life, you know, and I've had some amazing times, really spectacular moments, I've met incredible people and had an amazing career, and I never got a $20,000 wire transfer for my channel, on my channel, but, well, you know, you can't have everything. Great memories of all the different women. Oh, yeah. And all the bitches, you know, that I've gone through, you know, and thrown out along the way, or got rid of, you know. Hey, we have a guest backstage. Just as I was going to bed, but let's do it. Let's bring on another panelist. And my finger is on the button just in case it's an imposter. Hello.
Yeah, sorry I had to drop off, Morty.
Yeah,
I had to eat, mate. I had to eat. I just had 2 plates of that chili with jasmine rice and a leafy salad, and I can't move, mate. I'm so full.
All right. And
wow.
Was it tasty?
Oh, unbelievable, mate. It's different when you put real meat with it, you know, not shit meat.
Oh yeah, you don't want to buy shit meat. Yeah. Now this is, I mean, honestly, is kangaroo something that you can buy at a supermarket, or is it just out camping? You know, and you have you barbecue kangaroo tail over a campfire, or can kangaroo meat be bought at a market?
Yeah, not a lot of butchers. They don't carry it like.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like look. The main things is your pork, chicken, mince, that sort of thing. But
Right.
the tail and stuff like that, it's really it's sort of like a thing that someone, if they say, oh, I want to try it. So
Yeah.
it's not like something that we would eat every day. Or
I get it. Sure. So if you wanted it, you could find it, but it's not a supermarket regular item at the market. Yeah. Got it.
yeah, if you wanted it, you could find it, but it's very rich.
Yeah. Right.
It's very gamey.
Right. Gamey. Right.
But yeah, I just prefer the look. I like the, I hear all these people with they've gone vegan and stuff. I've been eating meat since I was a child.
Right.
And I used to take statins, and my doctor said to me the last time I had a blood test, he said, "Oh, you got to get back on the statins. Your cholesterol." I said, "Mate, my cholesterol was high in my 20s, but it's come down. It's not as high as what it was then."
Right.
So, but I'm not taking statins after I've heard some nightmares about with people taking statins, the side effects of them.
Well, there's always a risk in taking any new medication. There are benefits, but there's always a potential for an adverse reaction. Yeah.
You like, that's a bit rich for just a Seiko Presage. What is it, a limited edition or something? Or?
No. It was introduced in October, 4 months ago or so, and it's in their regular lineup. And it just looks very, very nice. I liked it the moment I saw it. It popped up on my Instagram page, and wow, look at that! And I liked it immediately. But I can't buy a watch for $900. I don't have any money for a watch, but otherwise, I would get it if I were a wealthy mega millionaire like everyone else is on these channels.
Yeah, is that just the 4R36? It's got an exhibition case back, I guess, with the gold rotor.
Yeah, I don't remember the movement that's in it, but it's a good movement, and it says automatic 3 days, which is very nice. And I think
that when they first brought out this line, the Presage, they didn't have Presage on the dial; they just had automatic, Seiko automatic.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
And-
someone mentioned that about. Yeah, they didn't really need to put Presage on the dial, But,
Yeah. When they first brought out the line, it was mid 2000, 11, 12 or 13, 2013 or 12. They had some really wicked, really nice pieces that just had it was the applied logo, Seiko, like that one, applied, and just automatic.
Right.
And I got a black dial one with day and date, and it had a framed day date window, and it was 3435, 40 mil with a signed on the crown. It's got like a big onion type crown with S on the. They had the S on the crown. Wow, what a watch for that sort of money! I think it was only on special $300 or $400.
Oh yeah,
in Australia.
Yeah. Tell you the truth, if I were going to a Beverly Hills black tie party, I would wear this watch, and all the people there wearing Patek Philippe and $100,000 watches. If any of them saw this watch on my wrist, they go, "Wow, that's a really nice watch." And I go, "Yeah, it's a Seiko Presage." And they go, "Wow, you're a smart guy. You didn't waste $50,000 on some stupid watch."
Exactly.
Like my husband and I wear, yeah. Because we have to feel like we belong. Right. Yeah. Basil's makes an interesting point. I like seeing Presage. Lets you know it's not an entry level Seiko. That's an interesting point. Actually, now I think that's an interesting. Yeah, I like that comment. Yeah. Rottweiler just went plant-based food. Wow, interesting. Yeah.
Plant-based? No,
Yeah,
I would never eat plant-based. No.
Well, vegetarian, plant-based, or vegan, vegetarian or vegan. Yeah.
Mm.
The problem with that
Yeah,
is
like I said,
all the people I knew, many of the guys, well, mainly the guys in Los Angeles who were vegetarians or vegans, they all turned into soy boys. That's the problem. They had no meat.
I just read the other day, I saw something, Zuckerberg's actually pulled out of California and he's taken about 800 jobs with him.
I saw the
job
thumbnail on
creation.
that. I didn't watch the story, but yeah, he's moving to Texas. I think it was Texas.
I thought he was married to a Singaporean. I thought he decamped to Singapore.
Oh, I don't know where he's based. Yeah. But that's a major story. I mean, him leaving California to go to Texas. Just California is an absolute glory hole of a disaster. You know, it's just being destroyed by the Democrat leadership, the Democrat governor, and politicians there, and the brainless, misguided Democrats who have Trump derangement syndrome, who keep voting straight Democrat, and they're getting the fruits of their insanity.
Yes, I've seen some live. There's one young fella. He does a live. He goes around the streets of LA, and you know, it's really dystopian. You know, it's frightening. They're lighting fires on every street corner, and you know, there's just shit everywhere.
Yeah, it used to be in LA. The homeless area was like a Skid Row in downtown Los Angeles, and that was basically it. And then over the last 20, 30 years, it's spread out. But over the last five or so years, it's just 5 to 10 years. It's just beyond belief. You'd have to see it to actually see how it's spread out all over the city. Same thing in Seattle and Portland. It's just destroyed. The cities are destroyed.
Yeah. Near it's they call it Fent Town, MacArthur Park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fent Town. They call it now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, and well, you know, that's it's really.
What about like Sydney and Melbourne? Are those still very nice, or do they have big homelessness and street bums and vagrants and drug addicts all over the place?
Oh, nothing to that degree,
right?
Morty, nothing like that. No, Sydney, in the centre, like you've got things there, like you know the Harbour Bridge and the harbour, and I mean there's pockets and that of that, but not quite as bad as what it was like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and around when they got the Olympics, they cleaned it up a lot in 2000.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
But it's such a show. It's such a tourist, like the tourism dollar. They can't afford to lose that tourism dollar, so they have to keep a tight rein on things like that. You
see, that makes a lot of sense. That's good managing of the cities. Yeah, San Francisco, which depends on tourism, major tourist city. I mean, it's just San Francisco is just destroyed. It's filthy, and businesses have left. All the shops in the major tourist areas. I mean, it's just one vacant shop after another. I mean, it's just awful, filthy, overrun by dangerous people. You know, staggering around on the streets. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? I mean, if you ever see any of that JD's Gonzos, the Gonzaroo, he does Gonzos from.
I've seen that a couple times. Yeah.
No, in the centre of Sydney, it's beautiful there. The parks and that, and down on the harbour, there's like Darling Harbour. There's an area they call the Rocks. The Rocks is like it's got a lot of historical stuff there from a couple of hundred years ago. You know, from when it first It's the British coming out.
Yeah.
So they've tried to retain a lot of that, because if they got rid of all that and all the, they wouldn't do it, because it's a lot of it's like they call it heritage listed, so it can't be touched.
Right.
The sad thing that I saw recently was that some developers, I don't know how they got away with it, but they got a hold of the Young House I think it was in Balmain, and they bulldozed it over, the AC/DC, their original home, Malcolm and Angus Young, and there was a big hoo-ha about it, how they were allowed to do it, but something happened with their local council there. But they have actually installed a monument there now, I think.
What, a monument to those two guys of the band?
Oh, yeah, the AC/DC, Angus and Malcolm. Well, not only them, but you got the brothers, like George, and George was the Easy Beat, so a lot of history there in Australian music.
Right.
But somehow it fell through the cracks, and a developer who didn't know what the significance of the house bulldozed it.
Well,
it's like Archie's at AC3's place. See, they'll probably erect a shrine or something there to him, one day when it gets bulldozed.
Oh, his historic nameplate recognition of the estate, of the mansion there, of the studio, the Archie studio, right?
The studio, the studio,
right?
The studio.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's good to have a sensible chat with someone on these streams, like with you. There's so much insanity around.
Oh yeah,
it's
crazy. I don't do the screaming. I don't do the backstabbing, the hate. If I'm attacked, I retaliate. I believe in an eye for an eye. But for the most part, or kind of. But I'm a peaceful guy and relaxed, and just want to put on a relaxing show with some giggles, and no sheep-like behavior, and no blasting people in the face, and that kind of stuff. Making up stories, lying your ass off about people. No, it's mental illness. Yeah.
Is that what I don't understand? Like I said, a lot of these at IRLs, at live streamers, when you're going live, and there's all these. A lot of them seem to be females, young females, and they sit in front of the cameras, and they're just like, maybe it's the adulation, you see in the comments, all these comments is, I love you, and will you marry me, and you think, Jesus.
Well, there's, I don't know the number at all, but there's unknown millions of people with millions of YouTube channels, and some of them you just can't believe, like it's just, like you mentioned, some guy or a girl just sitting in front of talking, just making faces and farting, or just reading, not doing anything but just reading comments and drinking having a drink. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's big in the Philippines. The Philippines has been destroyed by the mobile phone, the cell phone.
Oh, really?
Morty. Oh, that mate, it's just like, it's destroyed this. It's just destroyed this. Like a lot of the older like the boomers and that after the bit, but the last 20 years, it's destroyed it.
You mean because everyone's just involved with their phone and people don't talk to each other?
Well, and it's right. They're letting it into the educate, like they're doing, in the classrooms, doing TikTok dances and stuff like that. Right. I don't know.
Right.
I remember when I was there, like they've got a very strict education system, that's just really, it's really gone south as far as I'm concerned. But they're still very well educated, I think they run on the American system, you know. Through,
Yeah, I saw a video
high
on some
school.
guy's Philippine, some expat. He's an Aussie, some kind of expat living in the Philippines, and I haven't looked at his channel in some years now. But he was on one of the islands. I forgot the name of the place he went to, and he talked to this woman who was running a smoothie and a fruit stand. You know, she would make like mango smoothie or banana smoothies and, you know, stuff like that. And she was absolutely pure, beautiful Filipino woman, absolutely just pure of soul and heart of gold and stunningly just beautiful, you know. And she had just the biggest, nicest smile, and all she's doing is, you know, making smoothie drinks and, you know, fresh fruit for customers. There's no people like that here in the shithole cities of America. Everyone here is, you know, fiked up.
Yeah, a couple of the streamers have been run out of the country because they were doing stupid things, you know, just trying to make content out of just ridiculing and stuff like that. One in particular, he got not jail. There was a couple that, and now they're saying that they've got to have a license. They've got to apply for a license or some crap. At least they're trying to do something about it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. I'm ready for bed now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so.
Rightio, mate.
I'm gonna wrap it up. So thanks, Dubs, and I'll see you later on.
All right, all the best, mate. Cheers.
Okay. Well, that wraps up tonight's relaxation, invigorating. What was that word? Invigorating show. I don't mean to belittle the audience, but belittling the audience is not fun to do because they don't like that. But yeah, whatever. All right, so let's turn off the soothing background music. Let's remove our fried brain dope smoker from the screen. There we go. His brain is fried completely. And that's it. Thanks, everybody. See you later on. Remember, hate daily on the other channels. Hate, lies, viscountness. It's all there. Wear your safety, your eye protection and a face mask. Like you go, you know, just take care of yourselves. Just be prepared. Eye goggles, face mask, you'll be okay. Good night, everyone.